we're out here. The pool has turned brown. I think it's the iron from the well. And it was clear the other day, but we've also been waiting for our filter to come in. We ordered one online, and so we got this filter, got it from an auction site, so we got it pretty cheap. The guy at the pool store today said it was overkill. That's all we know how to do. So we kill ants with a sledgehammer. The truth is we just got it cheap. This is just our intermediate pool until we can get our real pool set up. We just need something for this summer. We got bigger fish to fry. Woo! Some big bug wanted to land on me. So was it? Okay, cool. And Olivia, she found a toad. Uh-oh, where'd your toad go? Uh-oh, grab it. All right, there it is. There's a toad. And so we're out here just have fun. We're gonna hook up the pool filter today, I think. We're gonna try to hook it up today. I've never done this before, so you're just with me, seeing if we can do it. Honestly, you can't take yourself too seriously. I'm sure professional pool people, it's driving them nuts to watch what we do. It's fine. And maybe it's entertaining for you to just watch us do what we're doing. That's okay. Okay, let's set this pool filter up. Here we go. Here it is in the box. It's a little beat up because we got it from an auction site, but it's all there. All the parts are there, I hope. So let's get it going and see what we can do. Let's get this pool cleared up. We already have the chemicals to get rid of the iron. We just need to filter, and then I think it'll clear up, but we'll see. We'll take it one step at a time. Here we go. Unboxing. We have the base to the unit. Hold this open for me, Liv. Sand, part of the sand filter. We have the pump. And then what do we have here? Here's the top of the sand filter. We have this basket, so any large debris goes into this. And so that's the unboxing of this. Well, interesting. I'm taking a iced tea lemonade half and half minute here. Counting to 10. Exercising a little bit of patience, temperance, and we bought a pool filter from an online auction site. We were doing great, and then I realized there were broken pieces, missing pieces, and so some of the review for this item that we bought on the auction site were just not correct. What a waste of time. And it makes me crazy. I am like a have to go all day, every day type of guy. And we're just gonna sit here for a second. Lesson learned. So, you know, you think you're gonna save some money, but really my time is money and my time is precious. So that wasted, I'm gonna say, a good part of my day. I did many things today. I went over a friend's house, helped them with something, and there's just several things we did. Took my daughter to the orthodontist, but we're gonna just kind of like maybe meditate, calm down a little bit. Just trying to filter it. Filter about the filter. Anyway, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna figure something else out, and the next video you'll watch is a bounce back from that, and we're gonna figure it all out. But that's it for today. The weird day, not as productive as we would like to have been, but whatever, gotta bounce back, baby. Keep going. All right, peace out, homies. I'll see you later. Okay, the other day we had the unboxing of the new filter. That turned out to be kind of a bust. The filter had some broken pieces. I just kind of took a minute. I drank my half and half iced tea lemonade on the front porch, kind of just took a breather for a second, and I thought, let's just go back to the basics here. Let's just go back to the original pool filter. I don't know that there was anything wrong with it. I just wanted to go a little bit bigger and make sure the pool was really taken care of. So here's what we have. Here's the pool filter that it came with, and this is what we did. We just hooked it right back up. If we find out we need something more in the future, we'll do it. But for right now, let's just stick with what we have. All right, so here's where we are now. So my wife is filming right now. So Tara, check out the pool. Show everybody the pool. It's like this tea color. So if you remember the other day, we had metal out, and so we did that, and it cleared up within like an hour. It cleared up. I have a video of that, but it turned this tea color again. So what we're gonna do is we went back to the pool supply place, and they told us to use this stuff again. Now this time we got it with no FOS because our FOS levels were just a little bit high. It's interesting, as a nurse, I take comprehensive and basic metabolic panels, and if somebody's FOS is too low, we replete it. But when it comes to pool chemistry, I'm not all there yet. So I need these guys to help me. Everybody knows something, right? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this stuff in. He said put a half a bottle in. We'll see what the results are. I'm gonna start over here by the filter. That's it, that's half a bottle. So we're gonna chill out with this stuff for a little bit. We're just gonna let it go, see what it does. It's kind of cool. Anyway, so that's that. This is an update on the pool. I'm gonna go to work in a little bit. I'm a night shifter, so going to work in just a little bit, kind of taking it easy today. It was hard for me to do. Hopefully it clears up in a couple hours. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Hey everybody, DadSquatch here. Just got off work, 13-hour shift, and had a few minutes last night to kind of look at some videos, see what other people are doing to get junk out of the pool. And so there's this homemade filter that people are making, I guess out of desperation. Necessity is the mother of invention. And so these people have come up with this idea. It involves a 5-gallon bucket, polyfill, which is the insert of a pillow, just a regular old pillow. And polyfill is that polyfiber that's inside. And you can just cut a pillow and get it right out. And so we're gonna try it. I kind of have to rig some things a little bit because the pool hosing that I have for the filter and the equipment that I have does not just fit the stuff that you could get at a pool supply store. If I was able to just get all the pieces, I could actually hook it right up to this 5-gallon bucket and you know, make it to just plumb right onto there, put the hose on and run it through this, but they just don't make the sizes for the pool equipment that I have. I also messed around in the plumbing aisle. I took some pieces there from the pool that I have. It just wouldn't work. So I'm totally gonna have to rig this. If you have like a better way that you would have done this, throw it in the comments. I mean, I love to learn. You've probably got some amazing plumbers out there. I'm not a plumber, I'm a nurse, and I've done some things, you know, plumbing, but you know, anyway, this is what I've come up with. So check it out, see if you're into it or not. And let's see if it works. If it works, then, you know, that's awesome. So check this out. So I have this 5-gallon bucket, and I have this rubber coupling that came with this hose clamp, and you've seen these before. It comes with it, actually. There's one on the other side, and it's kind of holding it in. The problem is it's not a tight seal, and so kind of got to figure that out. But you know what's going to happen. I'm going to run water in there. It's at pressure. It's going to squirt out the side. So I did test to see whether the hose will fit on there and I can tighten it on there. So I do know that that's going to work. The next part is, which I'm not very sure about, is whether we're going to be able to seal it up with flex tape seal. You've seen the commercials. And then on the other side, you'll see that I have drilled some holes on the outside of here. Here's our Bostons. They came out to visit us here. They're actually gonna go outside here in just a second. Really impressed with this tape. Here's the learning curve. That and the fact that I don't have fingerprints on my hands anymore. And so I can commit to a life of crime now. I'll never get caught. This stuff is very strong. It's on there, very good. Okay, we have it hooked up to the line now. It is not leaking at all. Not at the moment, anyway. And so there's definitely a lot of pressure on this thing, I can tell. And so probably what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill a couple more holes in the front, just so I don't overwhelm the pump. And okay, so you gotta laugh at yourself just a little bit. Right as I was saying that, it busted open, it just popped. And I stopped recording because I was a little annoyed and I was like, what in the world? But it is very funny, actually. So there's all the fluff that came out. We got a milk crate. I'm gonna collect it all and put it back in. We just need to drill more holes in this lid here because there was definitely a good amount of pressure on that lid. And so let's try that again. Okay, this is take 2 for this. So here's a couple of things. I drilled more holes on the front. We do have another problem though. Now it's starting to leak. My vibe is that it's gonna just pop right off. So we might have to give this another go. But the idea itself is kind of working, but we'll give this a shot. We'll see how long it lasts and see if the water clears up. So we'll check in a couple hours and see what it's doing. I'm gonna go take a nap. Okay, the sky is lowering and it's the end of this day. I got a nap after work here. Bubba's hanging out with me. And we figured this out. The lid popped off a couple times and it was leaking out of the back. So what we did was we took that tape and made it like almost like a gasket. So we created some pressure with this crank strap and we put this piece of plumbing. It's pulling it against the flex tape here. And so it's making like a tight seal on that. And then it's going around the front of it to hold on the lid. But right now that seems to be working really great. Hopefully it filters out this water and gets rid of all of this brown, irony water. So let's see what happens. 14 hours in, and I mean, noticeably different. I'll swap up the polyfill in a little bit. That's pretty amazing. I like it. I'm really excited that that worked. That is amazing. Cool. Wow, okay. It's definitely dirty in there, and definitely looks like it got out a good amount of iron. So let's dump it and see. Wow, it's pretty impressive. You can see that it definitely got a bunch of iron out. Look at that. That is crazy. Here's what that looks like. Here's the old stuff. And so definitely did its job. Let's start off with some new filter material and get it going again. I am about to grab a pool sample from the pool. So we've done a couple of days of filtering it with my homemade filter and it's looking pretty amazing, actually. It's a little green. So we're gonna get a pool sample, but look how clear that is. We're gonna do two things. We're gonna pick up vacuum. My parents have an in-ground pool, it's pretty cool. And, but we're gonna pick up a vacuum from my parents' house and get it vacuumed out. And then we're going to get a pool sample for the pool guy, tell me what I need to make it not green anymore. And so let's get this pool clear. We are like 90% of the way done. So let's get this done. We're also gonna pick up some more polyfill for the filter so we can keep that going. Okay, we're just gonna get 2 of these pillows right here. You'll see, ready? Polyester fill. And $4.88, not bad price. So we'll take this, fill the filter with it. Okay, you can see the actual polyfill that you could buy all by itself, just for like a small amount, is $12.14 just for this little guy. It's not anywhere near the size of a pillow. Let's see if I can put it up together. Not anywhere near size. Might as well just buy a pillow for $5. And here's a bigger one, but you know, use your own judgment for what you need. Okay, we went to the pool supply store and they give us the recommendations. The cool part is he said there is essentially no iron left in the pool. He says like 0.1 parts per million left in the pool. He said that we don't recommend any treatment for that. So you've gotten rid of the iron. It's pretty cool. I do think maybe there's a little bit of iron that has settled in there. So we're gonna vacuum that out today because we use the metal out. It causes it to clump together and then it falls to the bottom. So we're gonna vacuum that out. I'll show you how we're gonna do that in just a second. And then I traded my kids for a couple of pillows. So I used their old pillows. I gave them the newer ones and they're actually super excited about that. So we got that. And then we have some algae, stuff to kill the algae in the pool. Basically the pool place's only recommendation is to increase the alkaline. Here's the report from the pool supply place and their recommendation to get the alkalinity up. Here's the Alkalinity Plus. We're going to use that. Here is the Green Algae Eliminator. And then we have the old pillow, which I've already cut open. And we're going to put that in the pool filter and get that running again. Introduce you to Buddy. My parents named this vacuum cleaner Buddy. So we're going to drop him in right here. Hey, Buddy, go do your thing. So there he goes. He's on the bottom. We're going to turn it on. That is so cool. Wow. Okay, we're going to add the algae cleaner. It says 16 ounces. So I'm going to put 16 ounces in the pool right now. Just going to kind of eyeball it. There he goes, look at him. All the way up the wall, he's gonna scrub it. Just for a frame of reference for before and after, this is the new polyfill that we got from the pillow, and that's the old stuff. So pure white, really dirty. By the way, that's not as dirty as it was. Once the water washes away from it, it gets a lot cleaner. I actually thought that was almost white until I saw this. So just as a frame of reference, this is what it looks like, and then I'll do like a comparison here. I'll take a picture. Okay, we got the filter up and running. New polyfill. I think Buddy is stirring things up a little bit, but we need to filter it really, really well. Look at this pool. Now, I have to be careful once I turn this filter off. There's something I've learned is I've turned this filter off and it has sent a cloud of just junk in the pool, like the iron and all the nasty stuff that it's captured in here. So I don't know if I'm going to turn it off or what. I'm a little nervous to put a bunch of junk back in the pool. So I think what happens is, I think when I lift it up, all the nasty junk in this filter kind of backs into the tube. So what I'm going to do is turn it off, lift it up. A bunch of junk's going to go in this tube. We'll flush it off to the side. Then I need to backwash and then flush again, because I do not want to get any of this junk back in the pool. It is really dirty in there. I'm going to take this off.
Oh yeah, the backup lines are gone.
Okay, you know what? Let's turn it on really quick here.
There you go.
Look at this, look at this, look at this. I'm going to now backwash the pump, get all the junk out.
No, is that okay?
Spit them out. There, we've got to the light. I agree. I know what you mean. Oh, yeah? Do a cannonball, do it. Do it, splash us. That's okay, that's all right. I have my apron on. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You having fun? Go! Yeah, you did. Do it, Liv. Hey everybody, DadSquatch here with my beautiful wife Tara, and we're just sitting and thinking about the summer. It flew by. We're really kind of at the end of the summer, just putting out the pool video, and we're just reminiscing about how fun that pool was. Thank you for joining us on the journey. Man, building our own pool filter, that was such an adventure. It really was. Going back and forth to the stores, trying to figure out what we were going to do to get that pool clean. It was a little bit of a struggle, but we got there. And I'm going to tell you this. Sometimes, climbing up a hill to get somewhere is more rewarding when you finally get there. It wasn't easy to get that pool clean. I've never done anything like that before. But in the end, it was more rewarding because I built my own pool filter to get that clean. There's a lot of things that we tried, a lot of things people told us to do, but in the end, it was a pool filter that I built and I kind of rigged together that got the pool clean. And so that kind of made it actually more special. And then what makes it even a little bit more special, we got to share it with you. We're very grateful for you. Thank you for watching. I hope that you're enjoying our adventures. I hope that it brings some peace to your life. We're trying to make it joyful. We're trying to make it encouraging. Listen, my motto is this: you don't have to believe in DadSquatch, but he believes in you. I want people to know that I believe in them. If I can do it, you could do it. And there's nothing so special about me. Somebody asked me if I'm trying to be an influencer. I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be any influence or not. I'm not trying to be an influencer. Actually, an influencer says, look at me, I'm so great. You should be just like me. I don't think I'm so great. I want you to know that I think you're great. If I could do it, you could do it. I believe in you. I hope you have a great time watching these videos. Please like and subscribe to our new YouTube channel, DadSquatch. There's going to be a lot more adventures ahead. We're making many plans, and I think you're going to have a blast watching it. Share it with your friends. Please put some comments down there. Only positive content on DadSquatch YouTube channel. Only stuff that's going to get you through your day. That's it. Signing out. DadSquatch believes in you.